Guys, Fabfilter has literally just released a new plugin, the Pro-Q4. That's their EQ plugin. It's, I think, one of the most used plugins, and there's now a version 4. So I want to check it out immediately. Alright, so I've got the new Pro-Q4 over here. This is it. It looks pretty much like the Pro-Q3. Oh, look at this. We have a little, wow, little graphic. Like, a user interface is important. And it doesn't mean that it has to be aesthetically good. It has to be good for your workflow. And that is something that Fabfilter has been very good at since the first Pro-Q, which I actually did review for a written magazine back then. Long time ago. Anyway, let's I don't know, let's make a band and let's see what is different here. They did a UI upgrade. It looks a lot more sleek, but yeah, this is still the same. We now have an all-pass filter. Cool. Oh, cool. Okay. Cool. An all-pass filter is there to flip your polarity at a certain frequency. It's used a lot in speaker design, I think. Let's see, what else do we have? We can link this to this. Yeah, I'm not gonna read the manual. I want to figure this thing out myself. If you want to see a manual or something about this plugin, there will be a lot of videos about this plugin today. Oh, look, I found a new feature. Clean, subtle, warm. So, ooh. That's big. Also, it now shows what band it's going to make when you double click with those little lines. Very nice little touch that they made. Like, it's less confusing now. All right, so there's some stuff happening here. I think. Yeah. Okay. Let's just run some audio through it. Let's see what it does, what these features all can do. Because we can talk about it for hours, of course. I think I first want to do this warm thing. So it's now clean. Let's make an EQ setting here. It feels a little bit more smooth, the user interface as well. A little bit. Let's overdo it as usual. Like that. This is our usual Fabfilter curve. And then let's go to subtle. Okay. That's nice, that's nice. I'm gonna be touching that button a lot. Okay. Oh, this means a lot. The thing with the Pro-Q, actually all Pro-Qs up until now, has been that it's a very linear, very clean EQ. And that's great, of course, because the computer is very good at doing math and doing a clean processing. Because of that, I sometimes, whenever I'm not using the analog gear or whenever the analog gear is not enough in my studio, I had to use other plugins like the Pultec from Universal Audio or something. Just to add a little bit of that extra analogness, that extra warmth. Now it's in Pro-Q4, so that would mean, probably, but we'll see, of course, how this will go in a production environment, because I'm definitely going to use this, of course, in my production environment. But that would mean that I don't need the other plugins anymore, because I can now use this. And actually, I really like the character already. Like, first impression, really cool. So one of the things you always can expect from Fabfilter, and it's showing it yet again, is that if they do something, they like to do it right. It's just how that company works. And you know, you can really hear that these colors haven't been just, you know, they didn't pick the first algorithm. Like they've been developing on this pretty well. Okay, so I just accidentally clicked a button down here, the track 2 button. And what happens when you click on it? It shows our other EQs in here as well. So we can now also EQ the bass. And it shows all the... Oh, okay, that's just cool. whoa, whoa, okay. Oh, this... okay. This is the feature you didn't knew you needed until you got it. You can zoom in and out, and then it can... Ooh. It's actually quite funny because this has been possible in other plugins already. Like Isotope can do it, I think, with the neutron and stuff. Sonnable can do it. This is yet again one of those things that, you know, when Fabfilter is doing this, they want to do it right. Although there are things that I would love to see in here. For instance, being able to solo a channel, and also if I solo a band. So if I now solo this band here, it solos it on that instrument, but it's not soloing that channel. So like some solo linking or something would be nice. I do know that plugin communication in general is quite difficult to do, but this is something I would really love to see that in here. And another thing that would be cool, for me at least, because I'm crazy, is if this whole instance would become green instead of just this little green dot, just having a slight green overlay or something that I can immediately see, like, hey, this is a bass channel, this is a drums channel. Like if you look at my sessions, it's automatically coloring what is happening, and that really gives me a quick overview of things that are going on, and then later on I can color things as well if I want to. One of the things I see you can do is you can pin your channels. So I can pin, for instance, this and the drums. I can click here and I only see the pinned channels. So for instance, if you have a master bus or some group processing or something going on, you can make that a little pinned group. In here, you can even adjust the output levels. So you can kind of mix in here. I know where this is going. So the next step probably going to be Pro-C that can also do this. And other Fabfilter plugins that can do this. And then they will probably make an interface plugin, like a mixer plugin. And then they will make the Fabfilter DAW and its endgame, and every other manufacturer can just stop doing what they're doing. That's where this is going. Or it's what I hope. Let's see, there's also this button over here. Oh, this shows the frequency... what is it? Collisions, things. Cool. I mean, this is a cool interface. Cool interface. It does take a little bit of getting used to, I think. Yeah, just some color would be nice. Some. Yeah. All right. How do I get out of here? Because I've been clicking things and I can't get out of here. This is full screen. I don't want a full screen. It's just a cross. So when you're in here, you can get out of there by clicking the cross. Leave a comment down below if you think I should read manuals. So this dynamic range thing also had some new things. So I want to check out what that is doing. So we have I call it the AI dynamic range. It's not really AI. How the dynamic range works in the Fabfilter is, if you have this thing collapsed, it will automatically calculate the threshold based on the level. It's really cool. Dan Worrell made a video about it on my channel. I'll try to link it over here if I don't forget it. But it's really cool how that works. You should really check that out. But we now have this button. And I can remove another few plugins from my computer now. I can really go back to basics. Like, I was getting worried that I wasn't practicing my own preach. Because my plugin builder has been becoming a little bit bigger with the some universal audio plugins for the coloration stuff. Things that I couldn't do in my own studio. Or sometimes just out of convenience, which is also not really right. Those plugins and some spectral dynamics as well. It's now all in one plugin. And it can do this. And it can do this. What I actually want to do is just take this instrument track and do it on here. Yeah, there you can see it. Like, it makes way more small bands if you do it like this. The value of having such a feature in the EQ that you basically use as standard, so big, because it's so much easier to, like, it's just like, okay, turn this little ring, turn on this button, and you've got your spectral compression going on, spectral dynamics, whatever. If you have to insert another plugin and adjust everything in there, it's just more work. It's not that I don't like work. Like, I'm running 2 businesses at once. I like the work. I love my work. But the easier you can make something, the more creative you can become. The easier it gets to get the idea of the sound that you have in your head out of your speakers. So we are now in the advanced section. And what I actually see is that we can, the threshold is automatic. This wasn't possible in Pro-Q4. When you opened this up, you had manual threshold. Now you can still have the threshold set to auto. So we can also... There we go. Okay, make the range a little bit bigger. By the way, don't do this to these type of instruments. You're really EQing the life out of it. But all right, I think we got an attack and release in percentages. Okay. So we can make a long release. Let's put it back to auto. Or quick release. Oh yeah, there we go, yeah. Or like slow attack. Cool. And we can bypass the spectral part and... Yeah, just listen to the band. Okay. Cool. Oh, wow, found another thing. You can now have your dynamic EQ respond to a different band. So right now, the sidechain of the dynamic EQ is responding to itself, but we can also do this. And this is a Pro MB feature as well. So now it's ducking whenever the low frequencies come in. Okay. Cool. Let's see. These are all features that have been in here. What's this? Oh, that's our meter. Okay. Automatic gain compensation. I tend to not use that on EQs. Really weird. I'm a big auto gain fan, but not for EQs. Doesn't make any sense, I know. Polarity switch, output level, output pan. Ah, we got something new over here. Oh, what the heck am I doing here? What's this? Huh? Okay. Huh? Oh! What am I doing? Oh, yes. I can draw. Feels like kindergarten. I don't really know what this feature is good for. I'm not sure if drawing is the right way to make an EQ curve. You can make some funky stuff, but let's try this in production. So let's see if I can draw. So let's say a bit less lows, and then here we want to have a little bit more this, and then. I mean, if you can get handy with this, I mean, there can be some value in here. Interesting. All right, so I think those are the biggest new features. There are a few small other features, for instance, that you can now copy and paste EQ bands between instances. The dynamic EQ is actually doing better processing, better precision in linear phase. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on, most of it under the hood. So yeah, I'm just really excited about this new Pro-Q4, and I think this can really replace a few other plugins. And I'm a big fan of keeping the plugin bundle small and just only using plugins of brands that you can trust. And Fabfilter has shown in the past that they are very trustworthy. They are in time with their software updates. But yeah, I'm just very excited, and I'm definitely going to get one. Or Fabfilter, can you please send me one? So yeah, just to transition into the disclosure, Fabfilter isn't paying me for this video or anything. They're actually very difficult to work with. And I think most other YouTubers will say the same. So yeah, no money is being exchanged. And everything that I'm saying in this video is my complete, honest and independent opinion. And if you appreciate that, make sure to use my affiliate links, Stoneman, Sweetwater and Plugin Boutique. If you scan these QR codes and then buy something in one of these shops for your studio, a little bit of your purchase gets commissioned to me. It's basically a free way to support the channel. So really, I appreciate everybody using those links. And another way to support the channel is by becoming a channel member. You can do that starting at 99 cents per month, and you get a little star behind your name and get early access to videos well, not like this one, because I want to push this one out as quickly as possible. Anyway, there's an early access tier, and there's an exclusive content tier, of which I'll link the playlist over here. Last way to support me and all YouTube platform is watching more videos, link an instant video over here. Thanks a lot for watching. I'm going to ask Fabfilter right now why there isn't any AI in this plugin, or at least not as far as I can see. Keep pushing, and bye bye.